Located in Fremont, California, Tule Ponds is an ecological site of both natural and constructed wetlands based over the Hayward Fault. Its functions are many, having worked as a stormwater treatment system, while also providing a sanctuary for the plants and animals that live there. In 2002, an educational program led by Math Science Nucleus started conducting research and tours of the site, turning the area into a learning facility.
Well, this used to be a large Muwekma Ohlone site with probably 5,000 people that lived in this area. There's evidence of burial sites, homes, so that the Muwekma lived here for probably 5,000 to 10,000 years.
Other inhabitants found in Tuli's history include sabercats, mastodons, direwolves, and the list goes on. In the 18th century, Tule Ponds was part of the Mission San Jose land held by Spanish settlers. However, towards the later years of the 1800s, after the U.S. had annexed California, a man named William Tyson purchased the site.
William Tyson was a settler. He came from back east. He used the land as the gold rush people coming to seek their fortune would come over here and get fish before they went out on the railroads out to the gold rush area.
The Tyson family owned a large plot of land in Fremont, stretching from what is now the Fremont BART station to the hills ahead. The family would prosper, and over 100 years later, Tule Pond would be constructed on his land in Tyson Lagoon.
It was constructed in about 1997 when Alameda County Public Works decided that this area needed to be created for stormwater, as more homes were being built in this area. So that was the initial intent, is that by law you have to have so much stormwater capacity.
Over time, Tule Ponds' purpose expanded from stormwater retention to bioremediation, which is the cleaning of stormwater before it goes out to the bay.
Well, the functions change from pure use of it for stormwater to restoration and rehabilitation of the area to provide habitat for native animals and plants.
With increased urbanization in Fremont, animals lose their natural habitats as interference from humans hurts their environment. Tule Ponds is a sanctuary in the midst of the city, providing resources that these animals need to survive.
The habitat provides shelter and food for the local native animals, including raccoons, squirrels, foxes that live in the area that have no other open space.
For more than 3,700 years, Tyson Lagoon has held fresh water, the shape of the pond, outlining the shape of the Hayward Fault.
Well, the Hayward Fault created Tule Ponds, and it replenishes the water supply from the aquifer below.
Tule Ponds is built on wetlands, areas of land deeply saturated with water. 91% of Californian wetlands have been deemed worthless land in the past and destroyed, so the wetlands of Tule Ponds are a unique feature, serving a vital role in the ecosystem.
Wetlands are the most productive carbon sequestration format for the area. It takes in carbon, and so it provides not only restoration, but it is a necessary part of keeping our atmosphere in good condition.
But being at the heart of the city brings a set of problems to the wetlands. Located next to surface streets, humans moving into the area stress the animals, taking away native soil and leaving harmful sediment from cement and other materials. Preserving the environment of Tule Ponds is no easy feat, but it's made possible with the help of volunteers.
Well, we're working on different ways of taking the sediment out, keeping it as the water as deep as we can, because the fish are losing, the water becomes too warm, and they can't survive, and then that means the birds can't eat their food. So we're trying to keep it pretty stable by removing sediment and keeping the vegetation at a place where all the animals that live here can participate in using it.
As Fremont progresses towards a more urban environment, Tule Ponds can offer something rare to our city, and that is a home to wildlife and nature.
Yeah, we live on volunteers. High school kids on Saturdays usually volunteer from 9 to 12, and they provide the labor we need to get rid of non-native plants, which in an urbanization area, there is so many seeds that we have to constantly remove the non-natives so the natives can flourish.
It's quite easy to get a volunteer position there, as you can just email or contact anyone that works there, like the director, and she'll have a bunch of different opportunities and spots that you can fill in and just help all over the sanctuary.